Hey guys, today we're going to be making mixed berry jam. I am using Great Value Berry Cherry Medley, which has a whole bunch of different fruits in there. I'm using some Steve's sugar-free maple syrup, and I am using some chia seeds. So we just start off by putting 2 cups of berries into a pot. As you can see, I already started and then realized I should film this. And it is going to be a little difficult because I don't have my phone holder. So getting 2 cups of berries while I'm holding a phone is a little difficult. Let's see what I can do without making a huge mess here. Okay. Apparently I'm going to make a mess. So 1 cup. 2 cups frozen berries into the pot. Now you just turn your stove on. I'm going to put it on a 7 and just put your berries on the stove and let them simmer. They're going to simmer and produce a lot of liquid. You're going to want that because we're going to be adding our chia seeds, and our chia seeds will absorb all of that liquid and make it into that gooey texture that jam has. Okay, so the berries are coming to a light simmer. You can see all the juices that they've released already. It's only been a couple of minutes. They are still partially frozen, so I'm going to let this go for a little bit longer. You want them to be nice and tender and very, very well cooked. I will give you the time it took when it is time to be mashed, just because I'm not exactly sure. I think it just depends on how long the berries have been frozen and how many berries you have in there. Like I said, I did use 2 cups. I'm sure it also depends on the kind of berries, because the blueberries are coming along quite quicker than the cherries and the blackberries. Okay, so it has been about 10 minutes or so, maybe not quite, and this is looking ready to mash. So I'm just going to get my masher and start. So I've got my masher, and I am just going to squish everything down. I like my jam to have a little bit of fruit left in it, so that's why I'm using this kind of masher. If you want it to be smoother, you're more than welcome to use a handheld mixer if you have one. I'm sure that would work just as well, but I like the bits of fruit that are left in the jam. Okay, so everything is good and mashed. As you can see, there are the chunks that I do like, but it has become very liquidy. So you're just going to let this cool. You can't add the chia seeds until it has cooled, and I will add the chia seeds and the sugar-free syrup at the same time. So the berries have cooled. It's been about 15 minutes. We are going to now add 1 tablespoon of dried chia seeds. We're going to give this a good mix. And we are going to add 4 tablespoons of the sugar-free Steve's maple syrup. Let's see if I can do this while holding the phone here. There's 1. I'll be back when that's added. So the maple syrup has been added. You can see it's added a lot of moisture. The chia seeds are going to absorb that. Also gives it a nice sweetness. Now you don't have to add as much of the maple syrup if you don't want to. I do think you would have to use a little bit of water as a substitute to help the chia seeds so that it doesn't get too thick, but with the maple syrup, it definitely adds that liquid for it to absorb, so it's not going to get too thick. And it adds that sweetness without adding any sugar. So that's good and stirred, and I'm just going to let this sit to fully cool down and to thicken up for about another 10 to 15 minutes, and then I will be putting it away in a container in the fridge. I also think I forgot to mention that this jam, I have this amount right here, which will thicken up, but this amount will serve as 10 servings, but it is 0 points per serving, and only 1 point if you were to eat this whole container, and that 1 point is for the chia seeds that went into the jam. Okay, so this has been sitting for about a half an hour. As you can tell, it's thickened up a nice bit. All of the liquid is gone, and the chia seeds have definitely soaked up a lot. So I'm just going to be putting it in this container and putting it into the fridge. This needs to be stored in the fridge and lasts about a week. I have decided that I am going to be giving this a taste test. Our lovely jam here on one of my oatmeal cookies. They are super good, easy to make, and I will show how to make these in another video. But I'm just going to add 1 tablespoon, which is the serving, onto this cookie, and I'm going to be trying it. So here is the cookie with the jam on it. It looks absolutely amazing. I'm going to give it a bite here. That's delicious. What's really cool is with Weight Watchers' new point system where oats are 0 points, this cookie is actually 0 points as well. So you have a sweet treat for 0 points. Hi guys, thanks for watching this video. I hope you're having a great day, and I'll see you in my next video.